What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Blue Blood Sports TV. We back at y'all with another one. As Eddie Hearn is claiming that Tyson Fury has contacted him for a showdown April 13th with Anthony Joshua. Seeming to me that Eddie Hearn is getting real desperate with his claims. Eddie Hearn also is stating that Zelly 1327 salute. Yo, Ryan 123 salute. Check Hook salute. New Fat Boy Fitness salute. Yeah, man. Eddie Hearn is getting real desperate. With no proof. No proof. Where's proof of funds? Like Eddie used to say, proof of funds. Eddie Hearn said he wanted to see proof of funds, right? Make the fight, salute. Derek Bailey, salute. Freddie Smith, salute. Ohio Runs Boxing, salute. Kingsley Flame, salute. John Simon, salute. Harold Jones, salute. Roderick Thomas, salute. Chris Dodger, salute. John A, salute. Mike Hennigan, salute. Mario Taylor, salute. Smash that like button as we come in, my people. Smash that like button. Debo, 4735 times, salute. My brother, BFTV Boxing in the building, salute. Go subscribe to BFTV Boxing. That's my brother right there. Young OG Wilson, salute. Ohio Runs Boxing in the building. Yeah, man, Eddie Hearn is Almighty Lord 703, salute. Stanley Bailey, salute. No, this is right now. He's claiming this. JC, salute. Dion Folk, salute. He's claiming this right now. What's blazing in sports? Salute. Power player, salute. This is Eddie Hearn's claims right now. Muhammad, this is the one, salute. This is Eddie Hearn's claims right now. Phil Jones, salute. But he's lying. Simon Loveridge, salute. BFTV Boxing, he's lying. Tyson Fury ain't contact him. He's trying to make a conversation. Brotherly love, seeing, salute. Yeah. Lawrence Williams, salute. But the thing is, this dude is lying. So he's trying to stretch the truth. He actually reached out to Tyson Fury to congratulate him on his fight with Deontay Wilder, which is totally not true. Cali, salute. Yep, he's desperate, power player. Train 22, salute. Yep. Yeah, he's lying. Sting Crow, salute. He's making up a story right now. Eddie Hearn is stretching the truth. So he's trying to claim that now that that Tyson Fury reached out to him about a date. No, he didn't. Tyson Fury is steadfast in camp already. Crack World, salute. Mastermind, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. P. Blaylock, salute. Kevin Child, salute. So Tyson Fury is already in camp for Deontay Wilder rematch. He wants the rematch. They're already engaged in negotiations. UK boxing scene, salute. Dog 215, salute. UK boxing scene said, I'm from the UK. I already know what it is. See, they already know what it is, man. He'll do anything. He don't want to lose what he's already lost. Eddie Hearn he's in a situation, you know, when a person smash the like button. Let's get the likes to 80. Salute to my brother, Mr. King Palmer, in that super chat as usual. He said, "What's good, homie? Blue blood, fire, salute, appreciate you." Smash that like button. Let's get them likes up to 80, man. Get them likes up to 90. Let's get them likes up to a hundo. We got a hundo people in here. Let's get the likes up to a hundo. Right now, let's get them likes up to a hundo immediately. Come in, smash the like button. Yeah, what Eddie Hearn did was, you know how a guy, somebody off killer salute. You step out on your wife or you do something, your girlfriend or something similar to that, and then she turns around and it's over. You know, she tried. You like, well, wait a minute, you throwing everything out there, everything, you throwing caution in the wind because you don't want to lose the opportunity. That's what this is. That's what this is. Stanley Brown, salute. That's all it is. It's a ploy. Because what happens is this, right? Is that Eddie Hearn never thought. See, we got to remember, right? It was Eddie Hearn that was saying that the fight was going to take place. That Tyson Fury, it was all a ploy. It was all being used to get Anthony Joshua. Remember that? Remember? This was all the contract, them signing the contract. Oh, it's not gonna happen. Oh, why didn't they sign the contract yet? Why didn't they sign the contract? Because the fight's not happening. Tyson Fury's gonna pull out at the last second. Tyson Fury doesn't want to fight. All of this, right? Remember that? Tyson Fury didn't want to fight. The fight is not happening. This is all a tactic. Oh, salute to my brother Ness in the building, the Boxing Voice. Salute to my brother right there, Ness, man. Go subscribe to the Boxing Voice if you haven't subscribed to the Boxing Voice. And the brother Ness, man, and his panel, man. Great panel, man. Great shows. They have a special guest on every day, man. Go subscribe to the Boxing Voice, man. I love listening to the Boxing Voice, man. Hey, it's the takeover, man. It is the absolute takeover. Old media and all of that is done. It's done. It is absolutely done. You don't have to turn to ESPN to get the updates, the real news. You don't have to turn on none of these channels. Woolback, salute. You don't have to do none of that. Duche, Life, Gaming, salute. All media. The commentators of Showtime, the ESPN commentators, Dan Raphael. Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing in the super chat. He said Hearn offered Wilder $20 million for a 2-fight when Wilder made that one in one fight. What they gonna offer now? You know what he offering now? A rematch. Stormy B-Man, salute. He's offering the rematch. He's saying the thing. See, Eddie Hearn is admitting. See, this is what. See, the people that come out and defend Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, right, and all of the stuff that take place, just make themselves look totally insane when they look back. Because Eddie Hearn is now admitting. Barry Hearn just admitted that $50 million was real. He just admitted that $50 million was real. When everybody, see, all the fans is out here banging the drum and defending them and saying, oh, the $50 million wasn't real. It was never real. They never see it. And then Barry Hearn comes out and say, oh, it was real, and we glad we didn't accept it. Junior the Superdog, salute. CC 2.0, salute. So now how does that make you now you have egg on your face? Because you was banging the drum defending them, and then they come out and say stuff like, oh, the $50 million was real, and we glad we didn't accept it. Now, everybody said, oh, there wasn't no such thing. It wasn't no issues with the rematch clause. There wasn't no issue with that. When Deontay Wilder said, they was trying not to give me a rematch clause, right? Now, everybody came out and said, oh, no, that wasn't true. Deontay Wilder wasn't that. He was making that up. Nothing had nothing to do with the rematch clause. Now, Eddie Hearn today comes out and says, and Big Zo, salute. Now they asked Eddie Hearn, what's going to be the difference? And he said, the difference is, we never offered them a rematch clause. It was on one side of the rematch clause. Now we're going to offer them a two-sided rematch clause. So then Deontay Wilder wasn't making up stories, right? Chester Patterson, salute. Yeah, BFTV Boxing, like, it's insane. It's insane. Somebody asked me what's new media, what's old media. Well, listen, you could go in the morning time every morning at 10 a.m. You could go to Trill Boxing Talk, right? Port City Boxing, salute. D-Dap, salute. You could go to Trill Boxing Talk every morning at Leon Robinson, salute, at 10 a.m. and get boxing news right there, right? With almost over 600 people every single time out, right? Ronnie Emerson, salute. Almighty Lord 703, salute. Almost 600 people every single time out, right? 88 Sports Talk, salute. And then you could go to now you get Boxing Talk there, right? That's its own first take type of platform, so to speak. Eugene Williams, salute. And then I do my show every morning, but it's nowhere near the platform of Trill Boxing Talk and the Boxing Voice when Ness do theirs, right? Angel Morales, salute. So Ness and the Boxing Voice, they have a platform and they bring in a special guest. And when they say they bring in a special guest, they bring in real special guests. Universe 13 saying, Sion, God of Destruction, salute. King Corleone, salute. Freaky Productions, salute. Philly Fight Doctor, salute. D-Lo 404 Boxing and More, salute. Romeo Harris, salute. So you could go. So this is what I'm saying. So you see how Jim Lampley had the fight game or whatever it was. I can't remember. I think it was the fight game, right? And he would have a special guest. Well, guess what? You no longer need that. Ness and the Boxing Voice do that every day. And they have real special guests. They had Larry Merchant. They had Bob Arum. All types of people. Those are real special guests, right? Sub-Zero, salute. So the Ness and the Boxing Voice, they bring on real special guests. You could go to Trill all day long. You get an official boxing talk. You get me to come on. You get Phenom International. You get Trill Boxing Talk. You get Ness and the Boxing Voice. They come on, I think, twice a day. I love to catch their joint when I'm at work in the evening because I catch evening while I'm at work. Perfect, right? Junior the Truth too. Yep, exactly. Tax, salute. We get every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. You get the Smoke City Modcast. Like, who does it? Like, how long I have to click on TV to do this anymore? It's the takeover. You get Boxing Ego doing his shows, right? Sometimes the Vampire joint streams and man, listen. And I used to do the joint. Aaron Butler, salute. L5 Player, salute. Buddy Lee Love Senior, salute. Yep, 778 at night. Syndicate J, salute. World Breaker twice a day. Dante on Sundays. Well, he haven't been doing it lately, but you no longer. It's the takeover. That's what it is. The Architect One, salute. It's no longer. You no longer need to tune into these platforms. Punchlines and Pugilism, salute. Right. So I started off early in the morning, right? Just getting warmed up. I'm just putting a little grease on the wheels early in the morning. That's all I'm doing, putting a little grease on it. Big Snack Pack, salute. Just putting a little grease on it, on the wheels to get it rolling. Fight, salute. Right? My brother B Megastar in the building. Bish, what's good? What's shaking? So Jason Anthony, salute. So Chia Boxan, salute. Nitty G, salute. Young Word, salute. Don Morel, salute. So I'm just putting a little grease on the wheels. Renique 313, salute. Just to get the ball rolling. And then from the moment I get the ball rolling in the morning, it never stops. You just get it back to back to back. How do you say it? Back to back. It never stops. It never stops. You don't get no dull moments. We replaying it like ESPN. We replaying it like Chris Brown 4-5, salute. Musaina Benjamin, salute. We replaying it like ESPN. Salute to my brother CB Sports TV in the building. Go subscribe to CB Sports. Carl Burrell in the building. You get my brother BFTV Boxing, bring that. It don't stop. It doesn't stop. Shout out to Cassie. Real Q Dash, salute. Randy Ridley, salute. Yo, listen, it never stops. It never stops, man. You get the inside sources. You get the fighters on interviews. You get special guests, all types of stuff. It don't stop. It don't stop. So that's why y'all need to support it, man. Support it. Smash that like button when y'all come in to everybody's channel. We shouldn't have to say smash the like button. Just come in and smash the like button. Y'all know my grind don't stop. Twice a day, you see me working while I'm working. I'm working while I'm working. So the grind don't stop. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, listen, Eddie Hearn has been proven now. He's made a mistake. And Dion Washington, salute. And the way he's trying to rectify that mistake is by still making mistakes. Still claiming, oh, first he said that, oh, I would be surprised if this fight does 150 to 200,000. Andre Ward's fought Sergey Kovalev. This is what Eddie Hearn said. Andre Ward, Otis Johnson, salute. Andre Ward fought Sergey Kovalev. And listen, Jamal Rice, salute. And listen, that fight didn't even do 150,000 pay-per-view buys. And he's way more known in the States than Deontay Wilder. And Tyson Fury is coming back off a 2-year layoff. And so then he tries to knock the lineal champion again. There's no such thing as a lineal champion. This is something he made up in his head because he doesn't have belts anymore. Listen, that's not Anthony Joshua's fault. This is what Eddie Hearn said. Lee Mathis, salute. He said it's not Anthony Joshua's fault. He says it's not Craig Mack, salute. It's not Anthony Joshua's fault that he lost the titles, which is not. I agree. It's not. It's not Anthony Joshua's fault that he lost the titles outside the ring and Anthony Joshua picked up the pieces. Like, you remember Sonic the Hedgehog? When you hit the spike, you collect all the coins, and you hit the spike, and all the coins pop out, ping, ling, 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 right? And you got to go grab them up again. So that's what Anthony Joshua did. He snatched up the loose coins, right? And in this sense, though, he snatched up the loose belts. Is that Anthony Joshua's fault that Tyson Fury had his issues outside the ring and lost his titles? No, it's not. I agree with Eddie Hearn with that point. But when you're saying this lineal myth, this is mythical. It's mythical because it's Tyson Fury. Because if people were saying that, and see, this is where Eddie Hearn gets it twisted. Because Eddie Hearn said, oh, if he fought Tyson Fury, it'd be for undisputed and the lineal. Well, how can it now? But you would give you don't mind giving Anthony Joshua that title if he beat Tyson Fury. You won't mind giving him the title of lineal champion. But you saying that it's mythical. It's made up. It's only for people that don't have titles and they just want to claim a belt. This is what Eddie Hearn said. That's for people that want to claim a belt that don't have a belt. So they claim this mythical title called the lineal champion. TJG Wilkins, salute. So he says, but you remember Barry Hearn came out and said fighting Tyson Fury. Remember? And Frank Warren said, listen, do you want to make the fight with Tyson Fury? No, we don't have no plans. Tyson Fury is not prepared. He's not ready. Deontay Wilder's catching him at a weak point. He's not ready. We want to catch Tyson Fury when he's absolutely 100%. This is what Eddie Hearn, Barry Hearn, and Anthony Joshua stated. Even Anthony Joshua came out and said in that tweet he put out, he said that Tyson Fury, they thought you was a cherry pick. They thought you was finished. I'll give you a chance when you're good and ready. Well, guess what? Salute to Justin Mark in that super chat. The real pit bull, salute. Right? Then he goes on to say, well, Tyson Fury, I'll give you a chance when you're good and ready, when you're ready to fight. What you was doing. Okay, but now you're looking to fight him right now. Millennial Aftermath, salute. Mississippi King, salute. But how if that's the case, then how are you looking to fight him right now? Right next. April 13th. You started this by saying they cherry picked him. So you wasn't willing to give him that shot because you felt like he wasn't prepared, right? And then after the fight, you still feel like he's not prepared, right? So, but now you trying to fight him. April 13th, JMJ 2121, salute. How could that be? Either he's not ready and you're not ready to fight him, or he is. And then Anthony Joshua didn't even show up to the biggest fight, one of the biggest heavyweight showdowns in recent memory, right? He didn't show up for that. But now he's campaigning. Listen what he said. Clyde's one, salute. So this is what he said now. That the fight with, he's upset. And I'm gonna make a video about this. Salute. Off Killer, salute. He's upset because Dillian White, smash that like button. We got 200 people here. Let's get 200 likes. Smash the like button. Right? He's upset. Anthony Joshua's upset that Dillian White versus Derek Chisora is not getting enough publicity. It's not getting the publicity it should. It's being labeled a domestic fight between, you know, two countrymen instead of being labeled La Dis. Great morning to you, sister. I ain't see you yesterday. La D. Or didn't. Watchman Akbar, salute. So here is the thing, right? So he goes, smash the like button, get them likes to 200. Smash that like button. So he goes on to say that this is in boxing, not just a big domestic fight. Derek Bailey, salute. Right? So he's saying that, oh, it shouldn't just be labeled a big fight in the UK. It should be labeled one of the biggest fights in boxing. What? But the biggest heavyweight fight in boxing, Fury versus Wilder, two undefeated heavyweight, the former champion and he lost his titles outside of the ring. That's how you got yours, right? And then Chop Money, salute. Then you got to take into accountability that they both undefeated. Deontay Wilder is the longest reigning heavyweight champion right now because he had his titles longer than Anthony Joshua, right? And so you chose not to that fight any attention, right? As if you were too big to give that fight NNAS, salute. You didn't want to give that fight any attention, right? And that's why he said he didn't want to mention Deontay Wilder's name or Tyson Fury's name, right? New Jersey boxer, salute. But you don't mind bigging up a guy that you already beat in Dillian White. You already knocked out. That clearly that you have an issue with him, right? So you don't mind bigging up Dillian White and giving and shining the light on that fight on Derek Chisora, and Derek Chisora, who was arguably losing the fight to Carlos Takam, and most people thought Derek Chisora's career was over. DJ Zion Love, salute. Most people felt like Derek Chisora's career was already over. So you don't mind giving shining light on that fight to a guy you already beat, to B-level fighters, to a guy you already beat, and another guy in Derek Chisora who most people thought was done already. But the fight that has more relevancy to your legacy, Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, you don't want to attend that fight. You don't want to give that fight any light. You don't want to pay no attention to that fight. See, Anthony Joshua is trying to play this game that he's trying to carry the UK boxing on his back and bring up the UK and bring up the sport of boxing in the UK, and you know, he's trying to lift it. He's trying to even it out. Texas Bubba Stop 6, salute. He's trying to say that he's going to carry it, you know, because the boxing in the UK should be recognized the same way boxing in the States is recognized. No, it can't be. Sorry, it doesn't matter what you do. It's never going to equal out. It's too far behind. That's just the facts. Now, the UK produced some legendary boxers. They definitely do. Right? But the fact remains is, for every one UK boxer they produce that's legendary, the States produce about 5. It's probably 8 to 1. Low Culture TV, salute. Shout out to Louisiana in the building. Smash that like button. Get the likes to 200 right now. Smash that like button. Get them likes up to 200. Chris Brown 45, salute. Smash the like buttons. Get the likes to 200 right now, my peoples. So Anthony Joshua is claiming this is what he's standing behind, because he's trying to pretend that his whole image is creating seen in the same light as the sport of boxing in the States. Well, the fans in the UK support the sport of boxing actually more than the fans in the States support it. Brian Pompey, salute. But it's not even that. It's just that the fact that they just don't have the competition. It just doesn't matter. Like, it's just like the sport of basketball, right? Will Robin, salute. Remember in the Olympics when we had the dream team, basketball around the world couldn't compete with the States, with the USA. It just wasn't. So they had. So then we started taking it for granted that we could put any team together and go around the world and beat all the teams in basketball. We're so far behind basketball, right? But what happened was, Kevin Hill, salute. What happened was they started picking up and learning. People started coming over here and playing more, and the coaches started going over there and things of that nature, and the culture started shifting over there. President Azar, salute. The culture started shifting over there, so they started not being so far behind. So we had to really concentrate on dominating the world, dominating the world in basketball again, right? And so what happened is, it's no competition, right? So it's just like in the sport of boxing. No disrespect to the UK, because I love the UK. Mike Hennigan, salute. I love the way the UK support boxing. They support the sport more. We take it for granted. So I liken it to this. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes at 200. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes at 200 right now. Right now, smash the like button. If you haven't smashed the like button, we got 220 people here, and we got 150 likes. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 200 right now. Smash the like button. You haven't smashed it, smash it. So anyway, I liken it to this, right? A guy that always gets any girl he wants all the time. Abu Khalik Harris L, salute. It's a guy that always gets any girl he wants, right? He never had an issue getting gorgeous women, pretty women, right? Beautiful women. Never had an issue his whole life. He gets pretty women, right? RJ, salute. And you get a guy that every once in a while gets a pretty woman, right? The guy that Sean Snowden, salute. Slipped the jab. My brother slipped the jab in the building, salute. The guy that now they go out to the club, right? So the guy that gets he might get 2 or 3 pretty women. He might have 2 pretty women. What's shaking? DeAndre Liddell, salute. Mr. Drip 89, salute. We back, man. Smash the like button. Smash the like button. Let's get the likes up to 200. Yeah, we back. We back now. Smash that like button. Let's get the likes up to 200. So anyway, I like it into I like the comparison to, a guy that always gets beautiful women, pretty women. Yeah, it's back now. DeAndre Ariel, salute. I liken him to a guy that always got pretty women his entire life, right? His entire life he got pretty women, right? And so now what happens is, right? Ty King and Lot, salute. So now it's another guy, right? That may have gotten one pretty woman or two pretty women, gorgeous, beautiful women, whatever you call her, right? However you describe her. Now you know he gets one or two. So now it's a guy that his whole life he never had an issue picking up beautiful, gorgeous women. Never ever, right? He goes out to school, he gets them. He goes to clubs, he gets them. The mall, he gets them. And there's another guy who may have picked up one or two in his entire life, right? He may have got lucky once or twice in his entire life, right? Go to the club, right? The guy that always gets the beautiful women and never have an issue, right? He's gonna relax in his approach to women, right? Appreciate you. Smash the like button. Get them likes over 200. So this guy, he so he's gonna relax in his approach to getting a woman because he had never had to work at it. Now you get a guy, Tito Chilanda, salute. Now you get the other guy who's had to work at it, right? His approach to it is gonna be totally different. His approach to trying to attract a beautiful woman is gonna be totally different from the other guy. Right? And so what happens is they could go to the bar or they could go to the club or they could go to the mall, wherever, right? And then what happens is, yes sir, by the way, Hunter. So what happens is that guy that he had to put more work in, he's gonna catch her eye because he's gonna do things to get her attention that the other guy's not gonna do. He's gonna work harder at attracting her attention, catching her interest, right? And so they might go after the same woman, and guess what happens? The guy that worked harder had to is more successful. So the other guy's gonna go back, right? And reevaluate his approach, and now he's gonna come back and work harder. So guess what happens? When they go to that same area, same function, right? And going to attract a woman they trying to attract at the same time. Guess what? Now he went back and worked harder. So just that much. So that's just that much advantage. And that's the sport of boxing to the UK and the States. The sport of boxing in the States is relaxed, right? Yes, sir. Let's get the likes up to 200. The sport of boxing in the States is relaxed. The sport of boxing in the UK is working. And there's still a separation. There's still a difference. Right? You got to use 80,000, 90,000 people in one stadium to equal what we do 14,000, 17,000 in the arena. So you need to do 90,000 in the arena. Don Banks, salute. Anthony Joshua has to pack 90,000 people in the arena to equal what Deontay Wilder is doing with 17,000 in the arena. And still the results in, because they still garnering more money. They're still they're pricing tickets, they're pricing pay-per-view at $20, $25 pay-per-view. We pricing 3 times the amount. $75. So you pricing your tickets at $25 for pay-per-view. We pricing the tickets at $75. That's 3 times the amount. And we still getting the same results. Rico Taylor, salute. Mind your neck, salute. Right? Feel the same way. Rashawn feels the same way. Salute. So you have to price your tickets. We doing it 3 times the amount, and we getting the same results. You pricing your tickets to get in the event as low as, I don't know, people say, I'm getting mixed reviews. Some people say, I heard you could get tickets at the fight for as low as $30 to go into the fight. Some people said, no, it's $50. Regardless, let's say it's $50, right, to go in the fight. That's still a major drop-off for us here in the States. If you only have to pay $50 to get in an event and watch a fight, right, that's still a major drop-off for us here in the States. That's a major difference. $50 doesn't even give you, you can't buy hot dogs, popcorn, and a soda for $50 in the States. You can't even get refreshments for $50. A hot dog at Yankee Stadium is like $17, $16 for a hot dog at Yankee Stadium. Joshua Ellis, salute. Right? Just think about that. Hot dog and a soda at Yankee Stadium, because I'm in New York, so only baseball games I went to is here in New York. So Shea Stadium, which is the Mets, and Yankee Stadium, which is the Yankees. You can't get, Corey Yellowman Jackson, salute. You can't get a hot dog in the States in Yankee Stadium for that price. So you figure if you got a hot dog and you got a hot dog and you got a soda or a beer or something like that, a refreshment in Yankee Stadium, you're gonna pay $30. You're gonna pay $30 for refreshments. Almighty Lord 703, yep. William Ross, salute. Yep, a hot dog in Yankee Stadium is about $16. At the very least, it's $12 to $13 a hot dog. That's true. So, and then you get a refreshment, you get a drink, or something like that. You talking another $12. Let's say it's both $12. You're paying $24 plus tax, so you're gonna pay $27. Look, Corey Yellowman Jackson, he live in New York. He in New York with me. He said a beer in Yankee Stadium is $15 in a plastic bottle, and it's not even good. Yep, $15. See, that's what I'm telling y'all. Shalom and Smoke, salute. Just Blaze, Jixon 1000, salute. My brother, New York in the building. Corey Yellowman Jackson, they could tell you. That's the prices you pay. So you imagine you get a soda and a hot dog or something, you're paying $30. Imagine you paying $50 to get in the stadium. So if your ticket prices is that, he said, I was at the Wilder vs. Fury fight and bought me and my girl 2 hot dogs, nachos, 2 beers, and burger, and that came to $2. That's what I'm saying. And that's in LA. Chrysler Beats said that. Crazy Beats said that. So imagine, that's in LA. Can you imagine what the prices in New York? P Money, salute. Hey, smash that like button. Yeah, and we ain't even talking about Madison Square Garden. We ain't even talking about Madison Square Garden. Yankee Stadium and Madison Square Garden, man, forget it. Forget it. He said that's a 5-star outing. Yeah. Forget it, man. Forget it. So that's what I'm saying. So you got to think. Yeah, seats behind home base is $1,500. That's what I'm saying. So could you imagine? So you get the guys in the States, they buying tickets for $50. So if you could get in the arena for $50, then if you pay $200, you got a great seat. You sitting good. You sitting pretty. For $200. You can't do that in the States. You can't in the States. So when you're comparing the two, so this is how Eddie Hearn came out and said that he misjudged the market in America, and yet he still is trying to say. So he comes out and he says that the ticket sales are still not doing good. Oh, first he said he'd be surprised if the tickets did 150,000. Now it's doing almost 400,000, and he's still trying to say it's not good. See, Eddie Hearn is trying to say, he's trying to trick the minds of the people, because it is great. This is Deontay Wilder's first pay-per-view. So to do 400,000, 350 to 400,000 pay-per-views in your first outing, that is good. That's great. Floyd Mayweather, would you ever say Floyd Mayweather didn't do good pay-per-views? No, you wouldn't say that. But Floyd Mayweather did pay-per-views with Arturo Gatti. It didn't do 200,000 pay-per-view buys. I mean, it did. I don't remember what it did, but it didn't do over 300,000 pay-per-view buys. His fight with Gotti. His fight with Andre Berto only did 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Marquise Pope, salute. So, Canelo Alvarez versus Liam Smith didn't do 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Canelo Alvarez fight with Erislan De Lara didn't do 400,000 pay-per-view buys. Didn't do 350,000 pay-per-view buys. It didn't do it. But yet nobody gonna mistake them for not doing good pay-per-view numbers. So what is Eddie Hearn talking about? Why is he telling people that that's not good pay-per-view numbers? Sure it is. It's excellent pay-per-view numbers. What are you talking about, Eddie? Why would you say it's not doing good pay-per-view numbers when it's doing excellent pay-per-view numbers? In all actuality, it's not doing good pay-per-view numbers. It's their excellent pay-per-view numbers for Deontay Wilder's first fight out. Deontay Wilder's first fight out, he did excellent pay-per-view numbers for a guy just from Alabama that don't do good numbers. I thought it was just a guy in Alabama that didn't do good pay-per-view numbers. Well, that seemed to be false, right? Because he did good pay-per-view numbers. So Eddie Hearn is keeps getting caught up, and instead of him finding a better way to pull himself out of the rut that he put himself in with this whole situation, him and Anthony Joshua continue to make themselves to continue to dig the hole deeper. I told y'all before that their mouths is human shovels. Every time they open it, the hole gets deeper. That Fury sold the pay-per-view, right? So if Fury sold the pay-per-view, then Vladimir Klitschko sold the pay-per-view for the Anthony Joshua fight, right? Yeah, Randy Ridley, I know. Where the guy in Spartan go?
Thank you.
It's hot. Big Dog Willie in the super chat. Salute. What's good with you? Where the guys of Spartan 908 go? Yep, and that was Wilder's first pay-per-view. Guys of Spartan, come to the front of the congregation. Big Dog Willie, yeah, it's back now. I don't know why it's back up now. Jay Good, what's good? Salute. Yep. EFTV boxing. It's not a case of might. It's going to. It's not a case of it. It might do better than Vladimir Klitschko or Joseph Parker. Oh, it's going to. It's definitely going to. Joshua Lindsay, salute. Oh, it's gonna do better numbers. Believe that. So here's the thing, right? Cecil Wooten, salute. So I guess he came in, he made a statement, then he left, right? Don't want to defend himself. Pito Frescobar, salute. Harold Jones, salute. So here's the thing, right? You see, he said that Fury carried the fight. But guess what? Anthony Joshua wasn't well known. Vladimir Klitschko carried the first fight. But you use Vladimir Klitschko fight, use that fight. Yeah, he did 300,000 plus on college football championship. Yep. Sure did. But here's the thing, right? In the fight with Anthony Joshua, he does understand that, right? Yeah, yeah. Remember I told you that BFTV boxing? I've been saying it. Joel Tanchuk said the zone is crap. So he came in, he says that he came in, he said, oh, Tyson, they did well because first of all, he said that Eddie Hearn said it didn't do well. Isn't that what they said, that it didn't do good? Exactly. I knew that's where they were going with it. And that's why I said hard, because this was the excuse that they was gonna make. I knew this was coming. So now they're gonna try to do it again. But here's the thing, right? So you see, they claim to fame is Tyson Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. I mean Anthony Joshua versus Vladimir Klitschko, right? But the funny thing about this is, Vladimir Klitschko versus Tyson Fury didn't do the numbers. Didn't do the numbers that Wilder and did. So that would make Deontay Wilder more popular than Vladimir Klitschko, right? BBG, salute. Wouldn't that make Deontay Wilder, because if the common denominator is Tyson Fury? BFTV boxer, yep. I remember I was steadfast about it. Agro XR, salute. Kevin Hill, salute. Melvin Jackson, salute. Ryan Boykin, salute. Tony Montana, salute. Cecil Wooten, salute. Remember, I was steadfast saying that when everybody wanted a stacked undercard. Oh, this would be for PBC. For the sake of PBC, they were saying that, oh, we're gonna put on the stacked card. We're gonna put on the stacked undercard. Eddie Hearn is not doing this. Trying to match Eddie Hearn versus Al Heyman, and said, oh, the PBC. And I kept saying, no, I don't want to put on that type of card, because then it's going to take away from Deontay Wilder and his first pay-per-view. Let's not do nothing to take away from Deontay Wilder and his first pay-per-view. Right? I kept saying that. Dark Ken 718, salute. I kept saying don't do anything. I kept saying don't do anything to take away from Deontay Wilder and his pay-per-view, because that's all that's going to do is take away from his pay-per-view. I didn't want none of that, no excuses, and they still trying to use the excuse that Tyson Fury is the reason for the cards doing well. They're trying to use Tyson Fury for Vladimir Klitschko, right? And Vladimir Klitschko fight didn't do as well as the Deontay Wilder Fury fight, and the common denominator is Tyson Fury. So is Tyson Fury the reason why the card did well? Because then all you did was remove Vladimir Klitschko out the equation, and you inserted Deontay Wilder. So Deontay Wilder, Tyson Fury did better than Tyson Fury, Vladimir Klitschko, as far as numbers in the States. So if it did better in the States, then all you did was remove Vladimir Klitschko, insert Deontay Wilder. So that means that Deontay Wilder is more popular, has more popularity than Vladimir Klitschko. And if that's the case, your claim to fame is that Anthony Joshua did great numbers with Vladimir Klitschko. So if that's the case, then you have to say if Vladimir Klitschko was the A side in that fight. So now you're saying that Deontay Wilder is the more popular fight. You're admitting that Deontay Wilder is the more popular fighter than Anthony Joshua, because if Vladimir Klitschko carried the namesake and the fight with Anthony Joshua, he was the A side. Then you got to say that when Vladimir Klitschko fought Tyson Fury didn't do as well as Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. So like I said, the common denominator is Tyson Fury. So you remove Vladimir Klitschko, insert Deontay Wilder, and does better numbers. But Vladimir Klitschko versus Anthony Joshua, Klitschko was the A side. He was the popularity. He was the one that carried the card. So so now you're admitting that Wilder is more popular than Joshua, because Vladimir Klitschko was the more popular fight on the card with Anthony Joshua. So you see how that works? You got to start. You see how that adds up when you try to make excuses instead of just giving props to where props is due. Instead of giving props where props is due and just saying, listen, you know what, the card did well. You keep digging yourself a hole. You keep on digging yourself a hole, right? Just say, you know what? Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder did great numbers. Instead, Eddie Hearn is trying to say that 350,000, that's not good. Sure it is. It's great. But he's trying to sell us to the people in the UK that it didn't do well. Of course it did well. It did great. 350,000 to 400,000 pay-per-views is great, especially for your first pay-per-view. So that's just what it is. Regardless of how Eddie Hearn tries to spin it and make it seem, he's just trying to do that in his favor. So that way, when they go to negotiations with either fighter, Tyson Fury or Deontay Wilder, they can have a leg to stand on and say that, it didn't do great numbers, it did this, it did that. That's all they're trying to do. That's his ploy. This is his marketing ploy. But instead, the fans, they take it and run with it and try to say, oh, you see, it didn't do good numbers. Says who? Says who? Because it did great numbers. It's all a marketing ploy for Eddie Hearn to have leverage. That's all that is, for Eddie Hearn to have leverage.
No, I realized that right before you got. I was like, oh, okay.
And now, look, Anthony Joshua is saying that he didn't want to be at the biggest heavyweight fight in recent history, recent boxing heavyweight history. He didn't want to be present at that fight, but he's excited to be present at a fight between Dillian White and Derek Chisora. One fighter he already beat, and the other fighter who was 1 foot out the door. In hopes of uplifting boxing in the UK and having it shine and looked at in the same light as boxing in the States. That's not going to happen. So instead of him just going and making the fights, just like other fighters say, you got to cross the pond. He's trying to keep the star power over there. He thinks it's going to work. He don't realize Joe Kazaki tried to do the same thing. Don't work. It's a ceiling when you do that. You have a ceiling over there. That's the bottom line. You have a ceiling. When you fight in the UK, there's a ceiling. And Anthony Joshua's already hit the ceiling. Contrary to popular belief, Anthony Joshua hit the ceiling already. That's it. He's not gonna get any bigger than what he's already is. He needs Wilder or Joshua to come over there and fight. He needs one of them to make his star power rise. There's nobody in the UK that he could get to fight to allow his star power to rise. Nobody. Outside of Wilder and Fury. He needs one of them to make his star power rise. That's what he needs. Exactly, BFTV. But that's what I'm saying. But see how they go and they say stuff. Oh, Fury carried the fight. See, they put themselves in a box. They do this to them all the time. Fury carried the fight. Okay, Fury carried the fight with Wilder, and it did more numbers than Fury versus Vladimir Klitschko. But Vladimir Klitschko was the A side versus Anthony Joshua. So if Vladimir Klitschko was the namesake, was the name power, the drawing power for Anthony Joshua fight, and that's Anthony Joshua claim to fame, then what does that say about Deontay Wilder's star power? See how that works? See how it's just better just to tell the truth and say, listen, you know something? Wilder Fury did good. If it's better for them, Eddie Hearn, they could save face and just say, listen, you know something? It's better. That fight did better than what we thought. Now we want to go. He says, Eddie Hearn says, I'm glad. Could you imagine if Deontay Wilder would have beaten Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion? I've been saying that. BFTB Boxing could vouch for me, right? And you guys can vouch for me. Salute to my brother BFTB Boxing at Super Chat. He said, Blue, you know, I'm piggybacking. Couldn't see what you piggybacking this in my live. No doubt. No doubt. No doubt. My brother BFTB Boxing could vouch for me, right? I've been saying this forever and a day. How long I've been telling y'all this? I said that if Sir Douglas, salute. I said that if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion, that's Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua's worst nightmare. How long have I been saying that? I've been saying that that's his worst nightmare if Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion, because that's going to put him solely in the driver's seat. I've been saying that forever and a day. And what did Eddie Hearn say today? He says that, oh, it would have been a monster. Deontay Wilder would have been a monster should he have beaten Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion. This just goes to show that they listen to me. This just goes to show that they listen to me. Yep. See, my brother BFTB Boxer said 3 months. Right? I've been saying this forever and a day. And what Eddie Hearn says today. Yep. You see, I've been saying this since August. And what Eddie Hearn say today. Oh, he wiping his brow. Oh, I'm just glad that he ain't beat Tyson Fury in dramatic fashion, because that he would have been a monster to deal with in negotiation. I already told y'all, because that would have put him solely in the driver's seat. And his worst nightmare now, his worst nightmare just got even bigger, because should he beat Tyson Fury, the first fight was already exciting. And Tyson Fury now, see, they would have had an excuse. That's why they were trying to create the narrative that Tyson Fury wasn't ready, because they were trying to prepare themselves and cushion themselves with an excuse that if Tyson Fury was to get knocked out and lose in dramatic, we were going to say in negotiations that that Tyson Fury wasn't ready. That was their plan. That was their cushion. That was their fallback. But it backfired on them again, because now Tyson Fury looked good in the fight. And now you're saying that he already looked good. He put up a good fight, and people felt like he won. Now you're saying that, and I was there. I was ringside, so you know I felt like I thought Tyson Fury won, but I watched it on TV on Sunday with y'all, and I felt like Deontay Wilder won 75, but I couldn't be mad at the draw, right? And I told my brother BFTB Boxing that I trusted his eyes, because I know he knows to swim back and on Sunday in my living room. I watched it live with y'all, and I told you I thought Wilder won 75. And if you had a draw, right, I thought Wilder won rounds 2, 4, and 7, and then he had the 2 knockdowns, so that's 7. That gives him 7 rounds to 5. So, but if you say, oh, Wilder didn't win the 7th round, Okay, then at least you got to give it a draw. So I'm not mad at it either which way. But this is what I'm telling y'all, right? Their second worst nightmare came true because people actually feel like, and see, Anthony Joshua and Eddie Hearn, even further, I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, every time they open their mouth, it's a human shovel. They keep digging their hole deeper and deeper. So they open their mouth, they saying that, they both said that Tyson Fury won the fight. So now you admitting that Tyson Fury looked great. So guess what happens now? Tyson Fury comes back in the second fight. There is no excuse. All the excuses went out the window. All the excuses went out the window. All the excuses went out the window, right? Because in the second fight, what can you say, that he's still not ready? You can't say that. Now he's been in his fourth training camp and already fought a comeback fight in Deontay Wilder. So now this will be his fourth fight, his fourth training camp. Not to mention he already had a weight loss camp. So Deontay Wilder wins now. There's no excuse. And the rematch and the pay-per-view numbers are only going to get bigger. That's why Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua are right now getting desperate and trying to seize the moment, because they know should Deontay Wilder win in dramatic fashion in the second fight, and the pay-per-view numbers going to do over 1 million pay-per-view buys, and the crowd is only going to get bigger, and it's probably going to be not in LA this time, but it's probably going to be in New York or in Vegas. It's just going to get bigger. They're in trouble because it's going to do bigger pay-per-view numbers. It's going to do bigger gate sales. It's already, Oscar De La Hoya is Mexican, and he fought at the StubHub or Staples Center or something like that in California, which Mexico is close to California, and he did huge numbers there. Right? So you got to think about this. He did huge numbers there. I got to think, yeah. He did huge numbers in Mexican, and he's from California, and he did those big numbers. So Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury is rivaling Oscar De La Hoya numbers at the Staples Center. What does that tell you? Now, could you imagine if they do it in New York or in Vegas? It's going to be even more enormous. Get bigger. Matt Wade, salute. Gravy Davy, salute. You can do me a favor, do me a favor. There's a button back there. See?
The red button?
Yeah, red button. You can push it for me. Look right behind the seat. You see it? Right back there. Just hold it until. Just hold it. Mookie Knight, salute.
I hope they like my boogers.
Dylan McCallum, salute. You're on the phone. So, good night, 205, salute.
Did they pay you to pump the scats? Yeah, they pay you to pump the scats.
Yeah, come before me. Mike Weary, salute. Tone Banger, salute. The luxury reader.
Oh, they do pump it for you.
Mm-hmm. Seth Rosenow, salute. What's going on with you? Yeah, he could beat them all in his. He said Tyson Fury could beat them all in my opinion. Yeah, he can. We saw that already on last Saturday. We saw that last Saturday that he already had a chance to beat them all. But at the end of the day, it got to happen. Jim McMillan, salute. Grand Rapids, Michigan in the building. Salute to Grand Rapids, Michigan. So at the end of the day, man, Eddie Hearn has put himself. He He keep doing this, man. He keeps putting them in a bad position. He keeps opening his mouth. His mouth is a human shovel, and Anthony Joshua follows right along with him. Rain Man Two Sides, salute. Sammy Curitan, salute. Ty King Allah said, I missed the super chat. Just tell me what you said. Robert Ford, salute. Tell me what you said, because I have no clue, man. I ain't even see it. And YouTube probably won't even allow me to go back that far. Oh, yeah. I got you, Ty King Allah. In that super chat. Salute to you in that super chat. He said, just showing some love, Blue. Salute. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you in that super chat, bro. I got you. So I'm hearing that the PBC has signed with IFL TV. General Squall, salute. Dave Fullo, salute. Tyson just can't be undisputed in the world, bro. Salute, Dave Fullo. I have to disagree with you, though. Tyson Fury, we saw the best version of Tyson Fury we're going to see 2 Saturdays ago. Ace 1, salute. Ace 1 is salute. Ash, I think you might have to take the car out. You got to keys. Right?
Yeah.
I don't think there's no spots. Yeah. Oh, is that a spot right there? Hold on.
These buses are going to be left.
Got backup payments.
Imagine.
Some of them do. Copy, salute. You can warm up the car. I'm gonna come. I gotta punch out. Got my daughters working me today, man. Brought my daughters to work. Both of them. Both of them. So, you know, Eddie Hearn and Anthony Joshua, man, they messed up, man. They made a grave mistake, bad decision, and it's coming back to bite them, man. It's gonna come back to haunt him. They should have made better decisions. They should have prepared better. Yeah, I got 4 daughters. P Money. 4 daughters. I got 1 daughter that box, 2 that work with me. The other one too small to do anything, but she dance. Daryl Lee, salute. MC Boswell, Mick Boswell. It's Cursor, salute. D21519 in the building. He said, I got 2. Brian Chenault Jr., salute. LeBron or Shaq. Oh man, depends who on my team already. Niggas, IB, salute. Always wanted twins. My last daughter's a twin. What's up, bud? My last, it's good, man. How you feeling? Catch you later. My, I got 4 daughters. 2 a night, man. Yeah, man. I got, my youngest daughter, who her favorite fighter, Floyd Mayweather. My youngest daughter was a twin, but my other baby didn't make it. And she's a handful. Yep, she was a twin. She was a twin. I got I got 5 sons, man. Yeah, it's all good. Look, they making me drive too. Ronique 313 says sorry to hear about it. It's all good, man. There go one of my daughters right there. There goes the other one. Yeah, Mom about to get a boy. She's trying to hide. See that? She's trying to hide. Tottenham boxing. Salute. You see her? She's trying to hide. Nephew Charming.
Oh!
They trying to hide, man. You see what I'm saying?
I'm not trying to be exposed.
You see that? They trying to hide, man. Yeah, I did D-Lo 404 boxing and more. Sure did, man. Yeah, I'm gonna make a video about PVC signing on IFL TV. I just heard about it. Marquise Johnson, salute. General Squall, salute. I appreciate you. Yeah, she said she don't want to be exposed.
Sorry. My bad.
I'm gonna make a video about Boo Boo and Drake when I get home. I got some new news about that too. All right. But yo, I'm about to get up off of here, man. You have to go to Trail Boxing Talk. Oh man, I'm back too far. You heard that scream?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Y'all can go to Trail Boxing Talk. I'm about to go to Trail Boxing Talk myself. Check out Black Fight Fan TV channel. Go to Black Fight. Lou Hinton, what's going on with you? DJ Zion Love, salute. Stephen L. Hawkins, salute. Pod Player, salute. Tito Chachanda, I hope I said that right. Can't spell too well. Woolback, salute. Wolf Killer, salute. Muhammad is the one, salute. Salute to my brother B Megastar. Fish in the building, man. P Money, salute. Always showing love, man. Mike Hennigan, salute. Seth Rosenoff, salute. Jim McMillan, salute. Kai B, salute. Appreciate y'all. Todd Frenchie, 600, salute. Chris Brown, 45, salute. Always showing love and holding me down. General Squall, salute. Salute to the sister Lala D. Appreciate y'all, man. Always coming through, showing your boy Blue love, man. We get up out of here. Y'all know what it is, man. What's blazing in sports? Salute. Roy Q Dash, salute. Randy Ridley, salute. Y'all already know what it is, man. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Rod Sportsman Lee, salute. My brother CB Sports TV, salute. David Thomas, salute. Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Make sure y'all hate, like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. Shouts out to the entire LDBC. Shouts out to New Media. Shouts out to Black Media Room. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all, man. Peace. Go to Trail Boxing Talk. Go to Black Fight Fan TV channel. Check Trail Boxing Talk out with Black Fight Fan TV and my brother 7A Sports TV, man. Peace.